Okay. Oh, okay. Look, as promised, I said I was going to return, and I did, and I am. I'm right here. I have returned. Now, I said I was going to start with this sign, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this little girl a chance to talk about whatever she wants to talk about while we are looking at this sign. It says over 2,000 homeless keiki need Furlough Fridays to end now. Now I'm going to give her a chance to talk right now.
What about the homeless kids? They can't pay for private school. So how are they going to get a good education if they can't go to public school on Fridays? Linda Lingle never thought about these homeless kids. And what if she was one of these kids?
And this girl is how old? This girl is 8 years old, and she has said a mouthful, and she's looking out for others besides herself. She is an unselfish little girl at 8 years old. And she is trying to call attention to the fact that there are over 2,000 homeless keiki that need Furlough Fridays to end. Now this boy here has been really nice, and I'm going to let him talk now. He has a bottle in his hand.
I'd just like to add that those homeless kids, those 2,000 homeless kids or more now, because more people are getting homeless now. Those homeless kids, what's good about Hawaii now is they let them have free lunches at school, and they usually can't get lunches, so it's like a privilege to them. But now with 17 furloughs, that deducts 17 lunches from them. And how would you feel if you didn't have any lunches and that you had all these lunches, but then you deducted 17 days? That means 17 days without food. How would you feel? I mean, isn't that awful?
Okay, basically, these children are coming up with things that are really surprising to an old man like me. Okay, basically what he's saying is this, is that sometimes the homeless children only have one meal. And if they only have the one meal at school, if school is canceled, then they won't have that one meal. And I'm amazed that these children are thinking about others besides themselves. Now this young girl here had a sign, and I want to give her a chance to show her sign. And she wants to remind you again about the homeless people, the homeless children.
This is very important. They're just like us. They need education. They can't go on like this. They need some education in their lives to become good people. So I want the furloughs to stop so these homeless kids can get back in school.
This girl has a sign that it says very simply, save our schools. Save our schools. And this young girl is how old?
6.
She says she's 6. That's amazing. As I reported months ago, Furlough Fridays need to end, and they need to end sooner rather than later, because as you can see, there is an office full of children, and they range from ages from about 6 to 8, maybe 9, 10 years old. And there's another little girl that's waving to you, and I'm going to make them all famous. They're all going to be made famous. I want to know, does anybody else want to get a chance to say something?
We all chose to suffer these consequences when we choose to sleep here.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm sorry, what did you say?
We chose to sleep here, and we're suffering so many consequences.
Who chose to sleep where?
All of us chose to sleep in the governor's office.
When are you going to sleep in the governor's office?
We're sleeping in the governor's office tonight.
These children are saying that, wait a second, we have some late breaking news here. These children have said that they're going to spend the night in this office. I don't know if that's been confirmed. Let me see if I can get an adult to confirm that.
Because this has been going for 3 days. We've been sleeping here for 3 days.
Okay, she said that she's been sleeping here for 3 days. Not that they're going to sleep. She's explaining to me that they have been sleeping here for 3 days.
And we're going to sleep today.
I'll give you an example of one of the consequences we had to face. For me,
this looks like a sleeping bag.
Yes, this is no ordinary sleeping bag. It's gone through a major consequence. Okay, so I had this outside. I went to get it in. The guard said you can't bring that sleeping bag in.
And they never said that.
They said no sleeping bag. You have to keep it outside. I was thinking, are those people crazy? This is like my bed. So they're expecting me to be sleeping on the floor, which is
dirty
cold.
and stinky.
It's dirty, yeah, it's dirty and stinky. It's not clean. It has a lot of germs. It's really cold.
No air conditioning, so it's going to be kind of hot.
And you know, if you want to learn like a lot about these furloughs, you can go to sos808.org and learn more about what's going on and keep you updated. But
Can you repeat that?
Oh, if you want to learn more about the furloughs and what this group is doing, you can go to sos808.org. Yeah, and that's a link to what's going on with this organization and what they're doing and what their mission is.
Okay, thank you very much. This child, you know, this news is coming out so quick, I can barely absorb it. This child has a sleeping bag, and he has a green sleeping bag.
This is the second time I've slept here. I have been sleeping here once before. I came here yesterday. I've been here 3 days in a row. And tonight I'm going to sleep for the second time in this office. And the governor never showed up. She has to come out sometime. I'm going to spend the night in this sleeping bag. It's not very comfortable, but I really don't care. I care more about school than the comfort of the bed.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
I really don't like the idea of furlough because it just makes our education like clean stuff.
I have to say I am shocked. Like most of you that are going to be watching this, I really don't know what to say right now because the children they mean business. They want these furloughs over. And there's another one with the same, oh, this one has a different sign. She says, start school, ends wars. School rocks, I love teachers. It's now starting to make sense. In case anyone thought that these children love this, they don't. I'm going to get ready for another break. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to most likely start with this sign here, just so that we can get a slate. And I'm going to go away right about now.